25. I often wondered what being 25 means. What would I have learned, experienced, and felt? Would I have experienced love? Would I have traveled the world? Would I have lived life? Is it really just a number? Or does it mean that a quarter of my life has passed by, and it's up to me to determine how I will live the rest of it? If today was the last day of my life, what would I want people to remember me by? Is it that I'm a university dropout, an ex-competitive swimmer, a young entrepreneur, an adventurer, a visionary? Why am I brought onto this earth? And what am I here to do? Looking back at the last 25 years of my life, I can say that I truly fully lived every single second of it. I moved back to Canada, and you know that uncomfortable feeling you get in your stomach when you feel like you don't belong and don't fit in? Well, that's how I felt most of my life. And I thought that by moving back to Canada, I would feel at home and I would feel like I finally belonged. But life has its own interesting way of showing you what you are meant to do and who you are meant to be. If it wasn't for all of those uncomfortable feelings and desperate need to fit in, I wouldn't have been on the life path that I am on now, and I wouldn't have started a business. I started VITAE after I graduated from high school. It all started as an idea to solve a problem and to help other women that were struggling like I was, to feel more empowered and confident. I always learn by doing and making mistakes, and soon we encountered our first PR crisis. I didn't even know how to handle, but we live and we learn. In 2019, we got our first office. To save money, I lived in the office for a whole year. I woke up every day around boxes. Then I wanted to move back to China for 6 months, but COVID hit. In the same year, VITAE hit 7 figures and grew 400%. By the end of 2021, our team grew from 5 to 21 people. We've grown to a multi-million-dollar company, and I was living at an all-time high. And I thought that this was going to be the trajectory for the rest of my life. But last year, our revenue dropped 40%, and 16 team members are no longer with VITAE. We are $500,000 in debt and looking into the worst-case scenarios. I experienced extreme depression. I started to feel the stress and burnout creeping in over the last 9 months. There were days where I couldn't get out of bed. I felt like I was constantly battling with my own mind, and I had never felt this stuck and this low in my entire life. I lost passion. I lost connection with who I am and who we were as a company. I was reliving in so much pain and remembering all the moments where I feel like I was not enough and that I let people down. Above all, I also fell in love. I had never connected with someone so deeply and fall in love so hard that I realized I might just have met my soulmate. We experienced such radical honesty and hard conversations, learned to still stand by each other no matter how hard our lives have been, felt through all the emotions of fear, joy, uncertainty, heartbreak, and pain together. We had so many magical and surreal moments where we felt like it's just the two of us against the world. I also tried to find myself and my purpose. Upon reflecting on the recent years and how it has been the toughest era of my life, I realized that I had been able to stay fairly sane, positive, joyful, and grounded because of the countless times I told myself, "Don't give up." I have been going to therapy for the past 2 years and really prioritizing myself on the self-growth and self-development path to better understand my childhood, my traumas, and why I am the person I am today. I'm determined to practice the mindfulness tools I've learned and understand myself from an inner, deeper level, working through all the triggers, traumas, and emotions that came up, welcoming life to its fullest, and feeling grateful for all the lessons I've had the opportunity to learn. Meditating, journaling, and truly taking care of myself, understanding what I need and honoring what I want. Going on so many solo trips, meeting so many amazing people, building a solid support system, experiencing the little things in life, adventuring with people that I love, appreciating that I have learned to love spending time with myself. And despite having one of the toughest years of my life, I began to find creativity, joy, and passion about the future, the possibility, and my life. So there you have it, life as a 25-year-old. I moved back and forth between China and Canada, experiencing life in both cultures. I've bought and sold my first apartment. I've traveled to 20 countries. I've started and grown a business to multi-million dollars by the age of 23, and then quickly losing $1 million within 1 year. I've traveled solo and met so many amazing human beings. I've anchored down in Vancouver with no family here. I've lived, loved, laughed, learned, and experienced life at its fullest. If I had to narrow down to what I've learned throughout my 25 years of living on this planet, is that you choose the life you want to live. And I chose to live life without giving it too much thought, dealing with challenges as they came up, saying fuck it to the ideas I have and actually doing them. Putting a lot of energy into relationships and people because they are what breathes aliveness into my life. Trying my best to live everyday life with passion, love, aliveness, adventure, gratitude, and kindness.
Yeah, thank you.
So, I encourage you to find passion and excitement in your daily lives. Try out that new restaurant you keep walking by. Start that idea you always pondered on. Book that trip you've been dreaming of. Be grateful that we are able to feel all the emotions of love, heartbreak, joy, pain, uncertainty, and say yes to life. Live for the things that makes your soul feel like it's on fire. The moments that make you feel on top of the world. The people that make you feel at home. The times where you feel so damn lucky to be alive. Find appreciation, gratitude in everything you do. Life truly happens for you, not to you. So let it be. Let go of the outcome. And trust that whatever life throws your way, it's meant to be. So, why am I here? And what is my purpose in this world? What lights my soul on fire and makes every day the best fucking day? And you know what that is? It's you, my community, my people, and being able to inspire and to share authentically with no filter. My name is Celine. Today, I turned 25, and I'm so grateful for my life. And this is my quarter life story.